Morning, everyone. It's just before 9 o'clock on Friday, end of the week. Great. And this is video number 411. And if you like the work, I remind you to please subscribe. So we had the August jobs number out, and it was actually very strong. I'm a little confused by part of it, but we'll get to that in a second. We added 1,371,000 jobs. Of that, roughly around a third of that was by the government, and the other 2/3 was private business, and retail added 248,000, and education 147,000. The retail stuff is people getting back to work on reopening, pretty much. And the thing that's confusing to me is that the rate, which was around 10%, fell all the way down to 8.4%. That's really surprising. I have no idea how the same number of jobs that last month gave us a rate down 0.2%, and this time gives us a move down of 1.6%, or 8 times better with the same number. So stocks were lower primarily before the number. Although the Dow was up slightly, it was actually up about 75, but fair value was about 85, so it was strong. It was up 140 before the numbers came out, and right now it's up 228. The S&P is up 1244, and the NASDAQ is down 80. This is not the kind of opening I would have rather have seen. A little bit more of a flush to the downside. This puts that somewhat at risk. Okay, last night's earnings and this morning's action on them. Broadcom, which traded at 378 on Tuesday, finished the day yesterday 352, down 22. Overnight and after the earnings, it was 345 and change, but right now it's actually 353, and that's up 3. DocuSign, the same thing. Both of these companies produced great numbers. DocuSign, the same thing. It was 227.89, down 14 and change, or 6%. Right now it's only down 10. Rocket companies, that's Rocket Mortgage. They had good numbers also, but the stock, which has had a huge run, closed 26.5, down 481, or 15%. And this morning, even with this little bit of a rally, it's still down $1.33 further. So 25.17, down another 5%. Apple was down about 3.5, is now, after the numbers, down around 2. Zoom down 15. Slack, WORK, is down about $1 and under 30 again. It was down 3 yesterday. Facebook was down 6. It's down about 4.5. CrowdStrike down 5. AMD, which was down 3, is now down 2.25. And Tesla looks like it's down about 17 or 18. With the numbers coming in the way they did, we had a jump in rates. The bonds are down a little, and so that jump in rates is helping the financials, which are higher across the board. And one of the cruise lines, I believe Carnival, said that they are going to start cruising this month in Italy. So I guess we'll see, what kind of capacity they use and how well they do, and see if they manage to avoid super spreader or, big um, numbers in coronavirus. Okay, chart on the screen. Gold down a little, was up a little, was down a little. Uh, pretty basically unchanged. I mean, $2.70 on a $1,950 commodity is really kind of unchanged. We are still holding just above this little area of support. I would have expected to see the gold down harder with interest rates up, which translates today into the dollar up. But, it was so substantially lower after Tuesday's hitting 2001 and then yesterday's touching 1927. So that's a little better. The oil is slightly higher. Oil is actually now down 6. Again, really not much going on. Nat gas is up 280. The silver is down just 6 cents. And lumber isn't open. You recall it closed down the limit yesterday. The dollar index is up 28 cents. Open this one up and give a little color on it. And it is really trying here at that 93, that number that we've been discussing all along. Close above this 93.35 or so would really be meaningful. This is the highest close, which is 93, just 93.29. So that's the highest close for the last couple of weeks, actually going all the way back here to the middle of August. So that's looking a little bit stronger. I would rather have seen this market open down hard rather than up like this and kind of flush it out. We'll have to see how the day progresses. I just remind you that this is a Friday before a 3-day weekend, and frankly, I would expect a lot of the short-term traders to not want to go home for 3 days without a market on the long side. All right, everyone, have a good day. Be careful out there. Keep your sizing of positions appropriate, and don't forget to subscribe.